Love and Relationship Workshop Number 1. It's time to add some fresh perspective to love and relationship seeking for the third millennium, that is, the third millennium according to the Gregorian calendar. The reason we need this fresh perspective is that relationships and ideas of love radically change from time to time. For one example, just look at the differences in how courting rituals changed between 1950 to 1968. However large the differences are, there do remain some time-tested ideas for allowing love to work that have been in use now for thousands of years by only the very happiest of couples. In this workshop, we will be learning how to apply those techniques to our modern-day conventions with great success so that we can all enjoy loving relationships that work. Ready to get started? Then, come on. First of all, this workshop does not work for anyone who does not want to be in a committed relationship. If you are a serial dater and/or polysexual only thinker, and wish to remain that way, then trying to use these techniques will fail. This is not a manual on how to trick someone into bed or how to lie successfully into someone's dowry. If your intentions are not of the purest heart that is flexible and willing to learn, then you will utterly fail in using these techniques. As you continue through this workshop, remember something I once wrote: you have to be the love you want. This means that the relationship you envision starts with you, not the other person. You will have to do a lot of psychological, emotional work to become the person you also wish to find and share your life with. I am amazed at the amount of time people invest into learning activities of all sorts, and yet think love is supposed to just happen, and relationships are supposed to just magically work. So, now remember this: love is the most precious commodity on the planet. In order to have it, you will work harder than you have ever worked, and your growing and working will never end. This means that the hardest thing you will ever do in life is to help create a successful relationship that thrives on honesty, commitment, empathy, compassion, and acceptance of all that your mate is. So, you see now that you cannot possibly wish for a relationship to come along and fix you. If you are needy, insecure, jealous, possessive, weirdly impulsive and smothering, then you are not ready for a relationship with another, because you have yet to understand yourself. Now, those people who are needy can find another who is needy, and they may find love, but they will never have a fantastic relationship that way. This workshop is designed to get you the Lamborghini of relationships, not the broken golf cart. Now, let's get an important definition out of the way. What is love? I will give you a definition that even the Oxford Dictionary doesn't understand. Love is complete acknowledgement, an absolute admission. In this definition, I give you two different words for total, or unmitigated. The words, complete, and absolute, are there to remind you that there are no conditions under which you will leave your mate, not accept your mate, or refuse to acknowledge your mate. You must admit them into your whole life, and this means total acceptance of all they are as well. This is why it is important that you be the person you wish to attract, because if you have dark, dirty little secrets, then they will too. If your heart is impure in even the slightest way, then you will attract the same. And believe me, impurity in ourselves is often the hardest thing to find and weed out. So, the final statement to remember for Lesson 1 is this: whatever you attract, you are responsible for. If you keep getting into bad relationships over and over, the problem lies within you, and no, it isn't about your choices. It's about you being the kind of person who attracts these people. You must take good stock of your own life and figure out what it is that's happening with you psychologically and emotionally to cause these problems, and then work to fix them. Only then will you be ready to enter into the search for a meaningful relationship.